Hello everybody and welcome back to new Eriador. Wow, last episode that was quite amazing because your feedback was so great. And yes, it took me forever to record this. I just spotted a mistake here. I can't stand this. I need to fix this. It took forever. There was some confusing questions in the comment section how I did all of this, and let me quickly explain the way we did it, because I didn't do it on my own. Rika helped me a lot, and the way I did it was, first up, if you haven't seen the episode, by the way, check it out before you watch this. First up, I was talking in here, and then I went over to this spot here, and I was standing here, and then I stopped in the middle of the sentence, pressed T or escape, and I disconnected from the game. Then I took another account and I did the staircase and stuff with Rika together, so this part over here. So then I logged back into the server. I was still standing in the same position. I rewatched the footage that I recorded, and then I just continued from there on. And walked back and tried to make it as smooth as possible. In some spots you really saw the cuts because, or you heard them, because my voice changed. It took us about 5-6 hours to record that episode. It was like a heck of a lot of work. And then there was one cut down here where the voice really changed, but there were some amazing cuts in there. My favorite one, I think, is the one where I was building this arch here, and then I turned around, and then maybe half a block lower down, and then we can even connect it to the one behind. And that was, I think, a real awesome episode. I won't do that always. I might stick to some of my fancy cuts where I jump or turn around and then suddenly it changes, but I just wanted to try that, and it works. It takes forever. It's super exhausting, but it is, or it was a really cool thing to do. By the way, maybe you noticed that I've got a shield in my hand and it's not transparent anymore, because we had the vote 2 episodes ago if I should use a transparent shield. You all said, yes, do that. And then I wanted to do that, but then I found another texture pack that I quickly want to show you and give credit here. This here is done by the Redstone Scientist. It's a reduced shield. And if we just remove that real quick, I don't know if you will be able to see it. Let's align the shield with the blocks here. So now you can see this is aligned. And if I now go to the resource pack again and put it on, I won't move. You can see that it's way lower down, and it's just lowering the complete shield, which is super amazing, but the shield looks kind of stupid like this. I need a banner to put on this, and that's where you come into play. I want you to design a banner for me. What could be the szpeddy banner here for new Eriador? I could put a new Eriador banner on it, but I think that's kind of boring. So feel free to send me images of banners that you designed, and maybe even with a banner designer so I can see how you did it. I think Twitter would be the best thing to send it to me. Just tweet me the picture at szpeddy, or yeah, any other way that you want to contact me. It won't work on the community server. You can't craft banners there, but just send me images, best if through Twitter, and then we might put up your name in the Walk of Fame, because this place is basically for people that helped me, and we built this last time. We have Stier here, Brett, WAC, and now also has a sign up there, Sink Ramen, and White Tracker. I didn't put up these signs, so I kind of got pranked here a little. White Tracker's little troll, and he needs to be careful that I don't come back on him, or I will ask you guys how we should get back on him and prank him. But for now, this is for the viewers, not for the members, so remove that sign. And then you remember we built it up to here, and if I just break this block, I was a little busy. I wanted to extend the tunnel already so nobody gets in the way here and claims the spot which I need. So I was continuing this tunnel, and I want to continue it all the way down to over there, which is really far out. Let's just quickly hop out here and see where we are. It's night, we need to be careful. Creeper. Oh, why am I not shooting? There we go. And yeah, this is Skid's house there, so we are quite far out, and I think then the tunnel will be kind of long enough to put all your names in here. also spam some torches. And I haven't only been busy with this project here, I have also been busy at spawn with a few people of the server, mostly Skid, Blaze and Proximity, because we just felt like hanging around together in TeamSpeak, listening to some music and doing some off-camera work. And I think that I will go there right now real quick. It's quite a journey, so let me quickly speed this up for you. This is not quite spawn, but it is the town hall spot, because I just want to remind you once more that the contest is still running on the community server. If you haven't seen that yet, it is 2 videos ago where I announced that the video was named Town Hall Contest or something. And if you want to build the town hall here with us, then make sure to participate in that, even though if you think that you are not the best builder or something, because I think anybody can build extremely well. You just need time to do that more than other people. So just want to remind you, but now let's hop quickly over to spawn. Here we are at the northern camp once more, because this is the place where I like to start when I head to spawn. And spawn is just over here. Quite a few things have changed, because we have been starting to light this place up. As you can see, there are torches everywhere. I did, I think, 2 live streams in the last week where I was working here at spawn, because I didn't want to spoil the last video. And so I was just working here, and then the other day we were together with Skid, Blaze and Proximity, and we were removing all grass from this place as well. As you can see, there is basically no grass left. If I just go to the statistics and we go to items, times craft, times used, we should be able to see that I have used the diamond hoe 5,343 times. So I hoed about 5,343 blocks of grass with a diamond hoe, and also quite a bunch with an iron hoe. And I actually used up, I don't know how many. It was a few, but also torches we could have a look at. It's in blocks, and I think, yeah, it's right here. I placed about 4,500 torches so far on the server, and that is the result here. The torches are in a pattern here, and apparently there are some missing, so I can quickly show you. It's always 2 diagonal, because this will light up the place pretty good. There's rarely any spots where mobs can spawn, even if it goes up or down. And yeah, this is then what we did over here. Just hoeing everything to get rid of the grass, and then lighting it up as well. The caves still need to be lit. And if you're wondering why we're doing this, or if you're thinking, hey, you want to do a friendly mob farm, aren't you? Not quite yet. But we want to get the spawn like mob free, so there's no entities hanging around here always. And yeah, this is what we are doing right now. And if we have a look here, we've got a map, and this map shows the spawn. What you can see here clearly on the map, what you can't see already here, because it doesn't look too odd with the Mega Tiger having lots of browns, because there are lots of browns in the Mega Tiger. But here you can see the border, and this chunk of land as well as this chunk of land was a lot of work to remove the grass. The map up here still needs to be updated. There's grass here, but that is actually not there in the world. And yeah, this is spawn getting along. Also, we are building more and more of these gates. You can maybe see one over there. If I quickly zoom in, I saw that in Timmy's video. Options, field of view, put it down. There, we can zoom in. And there's apparently another one, and I think there's another one. And on the other side, whoa, this is so weird with the zoom. I don't think we can see anything here, but also it wraps now over to that spot. Let's quickly go back. And what I want to do now is have a first way of transportation back to spawn. Of course, people like to take the route on land, but if you die and you need to head back quickly because your bed is gone, we want to have a nether portal here. And I think that a good place to put that would be probably right here. Just a plain nether portal, and then we can have a look if it syncs up, because if it doesn't, we'll have to do some magic to make it sync to the right portal. And then I would also have to grab myself some more obsidian. But let's just go through and have a look if it creates a new one, or if we come out in the same portal that we have for our town. And we do. So if I go back through this one, we'll see that I will get out in the portal in town here. Yes, I do. So we're back at the town hall area. That means I will have to grab myself some more obsidian, and then I will have to build another portal, and I will show you how that works without having coordinates. I think I've got the materials now together. I'm at Blaze's tower, and if you haven't seen Blaze's video on his birthday, then check it out, because we have pranked him a little bit here and we scared the heck out of him, I think. So check that out. But I'm here because this is kind of where the portal is, and I want to estimate now how far we are away from spawn or the spawn portal. And the technique I'm using for that is looking at the chunk relative coordinates there. Because we don't have coordinates on the server, I need to estimate how far away the portal is. Because I don't want to build a ton of portals. That would just take up a lot of time to take them down again. So I'm estimating. If I look now at the coordinates, I can see that if I'm walking on like flat area, that the Z coordinate is going up. That means that's the same in the nether. And I'd say it's about one chunk from here to the portal. And now I will just count how many times it will cross the number there, the 0. And then I will know how far we are away about from the portal. So we start with 1, and I will now go over and speed this up. Alright, here we are. We're going back to the nether because it's about 27 chunks, and that means we need to head out by about 3 chunks in the same direction, which is this one here. Alright, so I would just, from the center, because I would try to make it really centered, dig in that direction straight, and count out, like take a look for like a little bit more than 3 chunks. So probably this would be the 0, and I would do or speed this up again. Okay, this is 3, and that means that we can just dig a little bit of a room here. I just need to be careful that I don't get killed by lava. And then I will just place the portal right here. Got some obsidian on me. We can even make it 3 wide, so it's nice and symmetrical. I mean, not that that makes any difference, but since we've got a 1 wide tunnel right now, why not? And now when I light this, in theory, if I'm not mistaken, I should end up at spawn. And here we are at spawn. The maps weren't loading there for a moment. Oh, this looks weird through the portal. And if I go back, I should also end up in the portal in the nether. Why this is the case, you might ask now? That is because the portals are always looking for the... Oh, how did that do this? For the nearest portal to them. And only if they don't find a portal within 128 blocks, no matter if that's in the overworld or the nether, then it will create a new one. I can give you an example for that, because this is not the only portal that we've got linked. Now, there's also one that is quite some ways away, right here, which goes to the sand quarry. Let me quickly head there and explain what we did over here. here we are, sand quarry portal. Let's head through, and then I can show you what this is all about. Of course, it's a sand quarry. But the reason why this is so far out is that we wanted to have a place for mining sand where nobody would already care about it. And so we searched for a flat desert that we could use. We saw it on a map that this is kind of flat and white tracker space. He has a map up. And I don't think that anybody really farmed a lot of sand here yet, or I don't know, I didn't. We might actually grab a little bit since I've got space in my inventory. I'm over here now, so let me just get a little bit. But yeah, the reason why this portal is different is because we head out here and we didn't know where to go really. So we mined some obsidian over here because we didn't have anything. We created a flint and steel, and then we ignited a portal here, and it created a new portal in the Nether at the right location already, because the Nether portal is more than 128 blocks away from the main portal. As you saw there in the sped up footage, this is quite some ways away, and that's why it created a new one. It's always difficult to create new portals in the Nether, because in the Nether everything's closer together, but still the 128 block rule counts there. So that is why it's kind of difficult to link portals sometimes. But if you just keep in mind how it works with the 128 blocks, then, oh, there's a ghost block here. Let me get around that. Then it's kind of easy to link them. And after we linked the portal here, Prox and I, we thought, okay, we are in the Nether somewhere. There's nothing around. How to get back? We are out of food and everything. So we killed some skeletons. We bone mealed some potatoes. And then we thought, okay, spawn must be somewhere in that direction. And then the same thing translates over what we did before. We looked at the chunk relative coordinates and we said, okay, this needs to go down and this also needs to go down. So it's both going down. That's where we want to go in the Nether. And then we started digging a tunnel just diagonal from there, as you saw. And after some time, we got to the Nether fortress. We dug into that, and we weren't sure if it's a new one or if it's an old one. Let me quickly head there and continue then over there. So we got to this point, and we thought, this could be the fortress that I think Skid or Blaze found. And we went through the fortress here to look around, and that's where the torches are from also. And we saw it then over here, there's a barrier. This is a place where somebody has been before. Let's see. I wonder if there's a way to not swipe attack, because sometimes it's really annoying. Especially when you're trying to hit something and the pigman is standing next to it. I had that happening and then the pigman got angry. But yeah, we found out that this is a fortress that we were already in. And then we ran around everywhere to find the exit. And after about 15 minutes in this fortress, we found an exit. And then we had to get back to here. So I think Prox got back to this spot. And I was going to the spawn portal. And I was then going over, like looking at where could it be, and then I said, Prox, just dig diagonal, and we continued in this direction. I think then at some point I went back to here and continued with him, and actually if we would just have continued a little bit further, we actually got to a tunnel that Chris did just a little bit, and we would actually have hit the cave that the portal is in. So yeah, we kind of had a perfect diagonal from the sand quarry to the spot, but this is kind of the two ways that you can use on lighting up portals or connecting portals if you want to do that without coordinates. Now I think it's time to wrap things up for today's episode, because we did quite a lot. We linked portals, I showed you how that all works. And I'm looking forward now to see your suggestions for a banner design, and also I'm looking forward to see you building town halls on the community server. So don't forget about those two things, but I think we'll continue next time. I have an idea what I want to do next time already, But as always, let me know what you think about the stuff that I'm doing here. And if you enjoyed the video, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends. And I hope then to see you in the next video. Until then, have a great day.